Picture this for a second. You are standing right on the edge of closing a massive, totally life-changing sale, and then boom, the prospect completely bulks at the price and you watch that cash walk right out the door. It's agonizing, right? Well, what if I told you that you didn't actually have to walk away empty-handed? Welcome to today's Explainer, where we are diving deep into how to master downsell offers so you can turn your most painful no's into incredibly profitable yeses and ultimately make more money. So this is literally the ultimate test for any business owner. In the last section, we talked all about upsells, getting people who already said yes to buy more. But what do you do when someone says the price is just way too high and they start heading for the exit? Do you totally panic? Do you just slash your prices in pure desperation? Absolutely not. You downsell them. Now, really quick, before we dive into the weeds here, I want to remind you that this is a continuous series covering Alex Hormozi's epic 100M money models. So if you happen to have missed the previous explainers, do yourself a favor. Pause right here, click the link down in the description or up in the I button and get fully caught up. Having that foundation is absolutely crucial for the money-making framework we're going to build today. All right, here's our game plan for today. We'll cover what to do when they say no, the unbreakable rules of downselling, how to use payment plan downsells, feature downsells, some awesome real-life implementation examples, and then a quick peek at what's next. Let's get right into it. Starting with section 1, when they say no. This is all about finding that highest value solution. So think about where we are on our journey. We've crafted that amazing attraction offer, and we've pitched our upsells. But when a prospect looks at that upsell and says, nope, we just move one step down the map. A downsell is really just any new offer you make to find the absolute best, highest value solution that actually fits the customer's budget. We are salvaging the deal by doing one of two things, either changing how they pay or changing what they get. Which brings us to section 2, the rules of downselling, or how to trade trust for value. Okay, the most important thing to grasp here is that downselling is a collaborative trade. You're stepping in as a helpful guide to personalize an offer. You are never just frantically slashing your price for the exact same item. Think about it. If you drop the price of the exact same product just to save the sale, your customer is going to feel totally cheated. They'll instantly question why your initial price was so high to begin with, and boom, you've lost all their trust. So remember, a no to one specific offer doesn't mean no to everything. You just have to trade value for value fairly. Let's jump into section 3, payment plan downsells. This is where we change exactly how they pay. To really nail this, we have to contrast the two main types of downsells. Payment plans are all about changing how they pay, meaning you spread the upfront cost out over time while they still get the full original value of your product. You are not discounting the product's actual worth, you are just changing the timeline of when you collect that cash. Feature downsells, on the other hand, change what they actually get. Now, if you're wondering how powerful a simple payment plan can be, look at this quote. Back in 2013, Alex Hormozi was facing a terrifying crisis. He had 0 sales and his rent was due. A customer walked in, wanted to buy, but just couldn't swing the upfront cost. Out of pure desperation to survive, he basically asked, well, what can you do? She said she could pay on the first of the month. So he took her card, charged it on the second, made his rent, and proved that a strategic payment plan downsell can literally be the thing that keeps the lights on for your business. So how do we actually do this? It's kind of like a calculated descent. You always start by asking for the most cash up front and then slowly work your way down. Step 1 isn't about charging them crazy interest. Instead, you frame paying in full as a special reward or discount. If they say no to that, boom, step 2, offer third-party financing. If that's a no, try half now, half later. The goal here is to hunt for their exact payment threshold without ever cheapening the actual value of what you're selling. If you want an even simpler tactic, there's something called the seesaw downsell. This is super clever. You basically frame a payment plan as a huge negative to strongly incentivize a big cash down payment. You literally just look at them and ask, so would you rather have giant monthly payments or tiny ones? Obviously, they're going to say tiny. And that's when you hit them with, great, if you prepay today, I can give you a massive discount and you'll have 0 monthly payments. It works like absolute magic. Now, you might be thinking, why are we fighting so hard for cash up front? Well, just look at this churn data from ProfitWell. It tells the whole story. Customers on annual billing have a massively lower cancellation rate of just 2%. Compare that to a nearly 11% churn rate for monthly billing. Changing how customers pay doesn't just get you cash today, it has a monumental impact on how long they actually stick around. All right, moving right along to Section 4, Feature Downsells. This is where we change what they get. As this visual perfectly lays out, when you take away a feature, yes, you lower the overall price, but you're also removing real value. And this is exactly what forces the customer to stop and weigh the money they are saving against the awesome features they are suddenly losing out on. You are not just arbitrarily discounting your stuff, you are fundamentally changing the product by carving out specific components. And you can execute this in a bunch of really clever ways. You can reduce the quantity, like dropping from 4 coaching sessions a month down to 2. You can lower the quality, say swapping premium leather for vinyl. You can adjust the service terms, like shifting from instant response times to overnight support. Or you can just slice out entire features completely. In doing that, exposes this incredibly fascinating bit of psychology called re-upselling. One business owner actually tripled his close rate just by offering to take away his money-back guarantee as a downsell. When his customers realized they'd lose the safety net of that guarantee just to save a few bucks, the true value of it finally clicked in their heads. They would literally re-upsell themselves and go, actually, you know what, I'll just take the full price offer. It's brilliant. Let's jump into Section 5, real-life implementation examples. Let's talk about how you can actually apply this stuff to make money today. Just think about how massive industries do this every single day. Car dealerships use third-party financing all the time, so the bank pays them all the cash immediately today, while the customer pays the bank over the next 5 years. Or imagine a gym owner. If a prospect rejects a $1,000 done-for-you personal training package, the owner just pivots to a free do-it-yourself downsell. And once that prospect shows up for the free orientation, boom, they sell them on supplements. You can even barter, like knocking $50 off your price in exchange for a killer video testimonial from the client. It's all about trading value. Through all of this, you absolutely must maintain your position as a helpful, collaborative guide. Never, ever drop your price out of fear. As Hormozi bluntly puts it, I don't negotiate with terrorists. If a prospect demands to pay less for the exact same thing, stand your ground. Just calmly shift to a payment plan or take a feature away. Trade your value fairly. Which brings us to our final stop, Section 6. Next up, continuity offers. Okay, so once we've successfully turned those initial painful no's into highly profitable yeses through our downsells, the very next logical step on our map is figuring out how to keep those customers paying us for good. And that brings us right to continuity offers. Because hey, as a wise mentor once said, you can share a sheep for a lifetime, but you can only skin it once, right? Thank you so much for hanging out with me for this explainer. I truly believe you now have the tools and the deep understanding to actually implement these powerful downsell money models in your own life to make more money starting today. Please drop a comment below with your thoughts. I would absolutely love to hear how you plan to use this in your business. And finally, make sure you hit that subscribe button right now so you don't miss our essential next chapter update on continuity offers. Understanding how to build and keep recurring revenue is literally the ultimate key to a $100 million business. Get out there, start downselling, and I'll see you.